How's it going, guys? We are back with another video here, and this video is going to be me ranking the week 1 next gen MSPs. So 1 to 6. Listen, these cards, they're not the greatest, but if you do want to make one, I'm going to give you guys the best one to make. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe if you're not already. Let's hop into the video right now. We're starting with Logan Stankoven, 5'8", 171. He's got basically my height. That's not a good sign usually. 5'8", 171, right-handed centerman. So his face-offs are okay at 82. That's not bad. But I just feel like a 5'8" player, like, E9 speed's not bad. I'm not trying to say it's like too slow, but I just feel like he's got to have a little bit higher of a speed than that, maybe like 91, 92-ish, right? Just because he's 5'8", right? I don't think it's asking for a ton because realistically, when is Logan Stankoven going to get a, higher rated card that's going to be better than this probably, right? Not for a while. So I feel like it makes more sense to give him a pretty juiced out card. Sniper forward is a synergy he gets, so his shot's good, 89, 90 across the board after that, but he's got gold unstoppable force, I think. It goes without saying. I think he needs that considering his height, of course. But his hands are good, pretty much 90, all in the high 80s after that as well. Checking stats are very bad. But again, we don't really care about that. He's a sniper, right? But again, I feel like if you're gonna label him a sniper, you'd think his shot would be pretty cracked out as well, and it's really not. So for me though, number 6 has to be Logan. Staying 5 is Askarov. 6'3", 178. He's an interesting part about this goalie though is that he's right-handed catching, guys. That is always something that I feel like kind of throws people off. It throws me off in playing games against people that have goalies that catch right. Feel like he could be really good, Askarov, honestly. He's got gold no timer as well, so it's exceptional save ability and reaction time when facing one timers, and well, we all know how ridiculously OP one timers are as well right now. So I think Askarov could be a really good option, and usually I don't really rank goalies, even higher than last. I just don't typically, but I feel like Askarov could definitely play really well in game, and like I said, the right-handed catching part of it kind of makes me really interested in him, honestly, and I might consider honestly making him. I really might. I'm not 100% sure, but he's certainly a goalie that I think if you guys are looking for goaltending, solutions, he could be one for you. 4 is Lane Hutson. So one of the more polarizing players I'd say in the NHL right now because I don't know, he's a Canadian, right? Like, well, not like literal, but you know what I mean, Montreal Canadian. People, always quick to criticize people like that. 20 years old, 5'9", 158. He's got to put on some weight, I think. But offensive defenseman, and he's got gold elite edges. For sure. Like, if you're a Canadiens fan, you got to make him. If you don't, that's ridiculous. I wouldn't understand why you wouldn't. But 89 speed, 89 excel. His skating is fantastic. His hands are also fantastic for a D-man. But defensively, you're going to run into issues, I'd say. 74 by checking is atrocious. To be fair, it's not like hitting's very good anyway this year. So it's not like, oh my goodness, like you're really like losing out on the body checking. But if there was a head fake stat, he would have a 99 for sure. Like, I think that goes without saying. But Hutson, for sure, you're a Canadiens fan, I definitely would make him. If you need a left D, I would make him for sure. But he is small, right? So that's something you got to think about. He's smaller than even Quinn Hughes is, right? So he's good, but 5'9" is scary a little bit. 3, we got Will Smith, 6 foot 181, right-handed centerman. He's got playmaking forward. He's got gold ankle breaker. I don't love that ability on him, to be honest, gold ankle breaker, but I feel like deking is better this year, so maybe it's more useful. 88 speed, 88 acceleration. All their shots are pretty good, I guess. That's the one good thing about these cards. But 86, 93, 88, 93, a lot of like power on them. I feel like they always do that for some reason. Like, going back to like all the OG Huts as well. Like, they always like give like young players like powerful shots, which I don't really understand that. That's like a really weird thing. But his hands are really good as well. They made a lot of these guys like just mainly offensive threats. I would say like defensively they're not really anything special, but Will Smith at number 3 I think is pretty reasonable. Let's move on to number 2. He was Matvei Michkov. All right, he's 5'10", 172. So he would be the best one to make if you don't want to make Kaprizov, right? So that's something to keep in mind as well. So technically he's number 1, but he's got playmaking forward, gold puck on a string. So again, a lot of like deking type abilities and dangle type abilities on these cards. 88 speed, 87 acceleration on him. His shots 87, 92, 87, and 93. Again, the hands are crazy. Offensive awareness 97. I mean, not that really is going to make a huge difference for you, offensive awareness, but yeah, as I mentioned, like they kind of juiced up all the offensive stats on all these cards, but the defensive stats are pretty atrocious. I mean, 77 body checking, defensive awareness is, I mean, 85 is not terrible, I guess, on him, but if you're a Flyers fan, same thing. Like, if you guys are a fan of any of these teams, you got to make the cards. Like, there's no reason not to. And I feel like Michkov could be a really good one because I'm sure he's going to be a Calder finalist as long as he stays healthy. So he'll be at least a 96, I would say. But again, it takes a long time for that to happen. That won't be until, June when they announce the awards. But Michkov for me is number 2. Number 1 is Kirill Kaprizov. I mean, I think it's pretty easy. I mean, he's the highest rated card. He's 5'10", 202. So yeah, he's 5'10", but the weight does help him out a lot. He's got 2 synergies as well, so sniper forward and deking boost. He's got gold, make it snappy, 90 speed, 89 acceleration, 92 agility on him as well. The shot is 93, 89, 94, 89. So, I mean, really, really nice card here. I mean, it is not, again, there's not really any strong centers here. I mean, yes, we have Will Smith, who is a centerman, and Stankoven, but they just don't really have like the good face-off stats or defensive stats to really make them, viable centers for you guys, I feel like. But that's why it's mainly like wingers, I would say, like that are really coming out of this week. But Kaprizov's the best. I mean, yes, he's the highest rated. That's not the only reason why. I think stats-wise, he is the best, and that's my ranking, honestly, for week 1, guys. Let me know if you've made any of these cards. I apologize for making this video a day late. I just kind of took a full day off yesterday, spend time with my fiance. But number 6 is Stankoven. Number 5 is Askarov. Number 4 is Hutson. Number 3 is Will Smith. Number 2 is Matvei Michkov. And of course, number 1, Kirill Kaprizov. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you have not already. Follow me on Twitch. I'm live every single day, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.